President Joe Biden this last week actually they posted a video to Twitter. It's really interesting. It was actually from the White House. It was June 12th, so just over a week ago now, or just under a week ago now. And the comment on it is the LGBTQI community, the Biden-Harris administration has your back. And this is the video that was played. I'm pulling it up. So if you want to watch it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, anything like that, you can. But you can also just listen to it here. This is what the White House posted. Just listen to what Biden had to say.
These are our kids. These are our neighbors. Not somebody else's kids. They're all our kids. And our children are the kite strings that hold our national ambitions aloft. It matters a great deal how we treat everyone in this country. LGBTQ Americans, especially children, you're loved, you're heard, and this administration has your back.
Okay, well, let's go back to the beginning of that video one more time. Just listen what he has to say. Because here's the thing is the whole idea of, oh my gosh, like we support the pride movement, LGBTQI, whatever. That's expected from the Biden administration. It really is. And so that's not really what I'm focusing on. While I think it's a problem that we have an entire movement that gets such strong support, not only just verbally, but financially, it gets their own event on the White House lawn and their flag and everything. We might get into that a little bit later. But the point of this is what Biden has to say at the beginning of this video. Again,
these are our kids. These are our neighbors. Not somebody else's kids. They're all our kids.
No, they are somebody else's kids. There is such thing as somebody else's kids, and they are not your kids, Joe Biden. They are not your kids at all. I do want to show, I'm going to show it on the screen on Twitter and stuff, but if you look, actually, Elon Musk had a great response to this. I think it's hilarious. And it's the perfect response. It's exactly what we are all thinking. It's, you are the government. They are not your kids. They are not your kids. Joe Biden, yes, you have no claim to any kind of right over other people's children. And this obviously all comes in the purpose of this message is because there's obviously, I believe it's like 24, 25 states, if not more, that are banning like child sex change operations. Yeah. That's what this is coming from is that's why he says, well, and that's why he's working on the destruction of families. So what does this all have to do with? Well, this all has to do with a reliance on government, right? The purpose of the progressive left and pushing these kind of messages, because this isn't, I'm going to get to the purpose, but I also want to be clear. This isn't the first time that Biden and the left has tried to claim right over other people's children. He's insisted, Biden out of the Daily Wire, Biden has insisted that the nation's children belong to someone other than their parents. And he's done this before. In April, honoring the White House Teacher of the Year, Biden quoted her saying, quote, "There's no such thing as someone else's child. Our nation's children are all our children. As I often say, you teachers hold the kite strings that lift our national ambitions aloft. You really do." And this all is coming after there are many pushes for parents to have right over their children. To say that, no, my kid shouldn't be having a child sex change operation. No, my kid shouldn't be reading pornographic and sodomy books in the classroom. They shouldn't be having inappropriate sexual education at a young age. So the government wants to replace the parent so that they can push their agenda. They push this idea, no such thing as someone else's child. Bullcrap. This is why I say go homeschool your kid. Or there are some, I know, maybe I'll get some on this show, but I know there's groups of parents that are coming together and having like their own little schools that are basically like homeschool, but with other people, a school choice option. Because this is what's being pushed in our public school system. This is why I say we should, in an ideal world, in Kevin's utopia, everybody want to meet Kevin's utopia real quick, we get rid of the national or the Board of Education, the National Board of Education, the State Board of Education, localize it. So then parents can truly be represented at their school boards. And not just their school boards, but at the schools. So the teachers aren't pushing this woke crap on children. But instead, we have a president who wants to claim right to your children. What kind of crap is that? I don't know. It really makes me mad. It's like this is it, all coming also after in late March, House Republicans approved a Parents' Bill of Rights legislation that House Democrats mocked by calling it Politics Over Parents Act, when the bill aims to bring more transparency and accountability to education. That's what Republicans want, allowing parents to be informed, and when they have questions and concerns, to lawfully bring them to their school boards. But instead, the Biden administration, I mean, we know this about a little over a year ago, that the Biden administration and his FBI and DOJ went after parents, saying that they were domestic extremists for trying to call out woke crap in their classrooms. Modern Renaissance man Ty Smith, another host on this station, got a lot of notoriety from fighting back and being a defender of his children at school boards. And that's all Republicans want, for parents to be able to be involved. But the government isn't even trying to hide it. The White House isn't even trying to hide it. They're trying to take parents out of the equation.